Hi, let's take a look at the Phrygian mode. Recently we looked at the Dorian mode. If we focus on the simplest one of the Phrygian modes, it would be the one whose parent scale is C major. So in the Dorian video we talked about how Dorian, D Dorian, basically it's a C major notes but it goes from D to D. Well, in a similar way, E Phrygian is using all of those natural unsharped, unflatted notes that are in the key of C major. So C major is the parent for the E Phrygian also. So these are our C major notes up here on the top line. If we start on E and end on E and kind of resolve all of our melodies and phrases to E, we're going to be in the Phrygian mode. And the Phrygian mode is used for minor chords. So if you think of an E minor down here in open position, okay, so that's the sound of Phrygian. So it's very kind of exotic sounding. The chords for E Phrygian are the same as the chords for C major. So in C major you would start with C major, D minor, etc. Let's look at what they would be from an E Phrygian point of view. It would be E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, C major, D minor, and E minor. Okay, so let's pick out two of those chords that kind of sound good together. It would be E minor, F major 7 with E in the bass, so if you hear that vamp, that would be a Phrygian thing you could improvise on. Okay, so let's just look at a simple fingering, and we're going to look at it in a bunch of different keys so you can just really get used to it. So E Phrygian, in that simplest of Phrygian modes, which would be the E Phrygian, is going to be right down here, first position. So we have E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. So another way to look at it, if you've ever done basic sight reading on guitar, these are kind of like your Mel Bay notes or your Alfred method book notes. It's just all the natural notes in the first position. So again, you have E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, and E. Now, again, if you're taking a test, you'd go from low E up to high E. But when you're improvising or making up melodies, we want to also know that on the first string, beyond the open E, we have F and G. Okay, now let's look at a fingering that doesn't use any open notes, and we're going to play the Phrygian mode in a few different places. So how about we look at an F Phrygian. So again, you're using the Phrygian over the minor chord. So this is our F minor chord, we're going to go to F Phrygian. So you're going to see it's the same fingering, it's just that we've eliminated the open notes. So here we have the extra notes here would be, okay? So we know if you're taking a test, you go from F to F. But let's not concern ourselves with that too much. Let's try it again. Here's F Phrygian. Okay, let's try it descending from the top F here. So if we think of finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, and finger 4, this fingering is going to be good for any Phrygian mode starting on the 6th string. So we've got, again, the finger numbers. 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. Of course, the root of the F Phrygian is here on F. Okay, one more time on F Phrygian. Fingers 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. Let's try G Phrygian. Okay, again. 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1. That's G Phrygian over G minor. Here's A Phrygian over A minor. Excuse me. Here's B minor. Again, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. And again, we want to resolve a lot of our phrases to the root note. In this case, for the B Phrygian would be B. Here's C Phrygian. Okay, here's D minor and D Phrygian. And then that brings us back to E Phrygian, an octave higher. So let's look at the fingering going back down here on the C Phrygian. 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1. Okay? So what we just did was we did a Phrygian on each of the natural notes. We're not concerning ourselves too much right now with flatted notes and sharp notes. If you look at the first string, the open E can serve as kind of a drone, a repetitive E. So if you keep going back to the open E, that'll sound very Phrygian. Okay, so on the first string, the natural notes, we've done this in the past, but the natural notes on the first string, and these are now E Phrygian notes if we keep playing them over an E minor and keep resolving a lot of our melodies to the note E. And those notes are E, F, G, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E. On the second string, you don't have the ringing open E, but you can still use a similar idea. You can have the B as kind of the drone. B, C, D, E. Here's our E on the second string. F, G, A, B, C, D, E. third string. The open is, of course, G, and we have G, A, B, C, D, E. Here's our E on the third string. F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, here's the fourth string. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Here's the fifth string. Natural notes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. And the sixth string, of course, is the same note names as the first string. We have E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, there's a little thing that I just like. It's just a pattern. It's a pattern kind of like going up the scale in a certain sequence. So it's this. Let's just jump back to the E Phrygian, the first one that we tried with the open strings. You could maybe see it that way. So we have it always reminds me of Santana for some reason. I've never really heard him play that, but it just reminds me of something he would do. Okay, so E Phrygian, it's all the natural notes of the C major scale, the key of C major, starting and ending on E, and it's usually used over an E minor chord. And it's used over an E minor chord in the context where that E minor chord is the 3 chord. So that's what it is in the key of C. If we play a C scale, we have the first note is C, the second note is D, and the third is E. So a chord built on this third note of E would be the 3 chord, E minor. So we can get more into it in the future. A minor chord can either serve as, we're talking about major keys now. A minor chord can either serve as a 2 chord, a 3 chord, or a 6 chord. Phrygian is great when that minor chord, that E minor for example, is functioning as the 3 chord. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. I hope it's helpful. Just kind of walking through the different modes, trying to familiarize ourselves. Obviously, it's a beginner level lesson. Hopefully, you got something out of it. If you did, consider giving me a like, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks for watching.